G'day, I'm Matt. I'm Grandpa's second eldest grandchild after Amanda, with Christopher after me, and Sam was the lucky last. I won't name all of Grandpa's great-grandchildren, as between Amanda and myself there's close to 100, and that'll take my 4 minutes up. My first memory of Grandpa was he and Granny sitting in their recliners at Burns Bay Road smoking cigarettes. Whilst they did give up smoking, they never gave up their recliners. They still had 2 top-notch recliners. There's something special that all us grandkids will remember, and that was Grandpa doing magic shows for our birthdays with his faithful assistant, Gazunta. Gazunta would pop up here and there and fly away, and we could never understand how it was done. Needless to say, the magic was amazing. Another of Grandpa's little tricks, which I've only just recently decoded with my own kids, is he would have us go out in the backyard with a handful of salt, and he'd try and get us to sprinkle that salt on the tail of a bird. Everyone knows that if you sprinkle salt on a bird, they can't fly. So we'd be out there for hours trying to do that, and I've only just realised that if you can get close enough to put salt on its tail, you can catch it anyway. Thanks, Grandpa. Again at Burns Bay Road, Grandpa had a wonderful above-ground pool. He always kept it immaculate, even in the off-season. He had a sign on the pool which said, "Welcome to my ool. Notice there is no peanut. Please keep it that way." That day that pool split its seams and flooded the house, I'm not sure who was more upset, Granny, Grandpa, or us kids who lost their pool. Grandpa, he was always a tinkerer. There was always something in the shed that needed fixing or tinkering. One of these items was my first BB gun. I acquired this gun and it would not fire. I think I was around 12 or 13 at the time. So when I showed Grandpa, his eyes literally lit up and he said, "Matt, I can fix that for you." He must have said that out of Mum's earshot, because she would have said, "No, you will not." Grandpa brought that gun back to Toongabbie and he explained how he'd changed all the seals and stretched the spring so it would shoot harder and be more accurate over longer distance. He taught me some basic rifle safety, and we had a few shots in the backyard, and guess what? That BB gun disappeared. Mother? Grandpa was a proud soldier. For many years, as I can remember, Grandpa would march in the Anzac Day parade through Sydney. Some of us grandkids and Mum, Uncle Keith, we would march with Grandpa and to make sure he was okay. After all, he was in his 80s, getting frail. I'll never forget seeing Dick Smith popping out of the crowd on George Street, holding up a sign thanking the 9th Division Signals and thanking Grandpa. When the march ended at Elizabeth Street, Grandpa would walk like an Olympian from one end of the city to the other to his lunch at the Occidental on Kent Street, up until age 92, I think, 93. And the food there was bad, but the company was good. I thought Grandpa would live forever. It wasn't until Granny fell ill with the comment, "I'm the longest living member of my family," did I see that Grandpa started to age. When Granny became frail, Grandpa devised in his own mind a system that would be able to get her up and down the stairs at their home on Rogel Place. That thought shows the love and compassion he had for his wife, June. My last memory of Grandpa is of him and my little boy, James, sitting together, talking and playing trucks. There is a special bond between a very young and a very old person, seeming to understand each other perfectly. It was a special moment to watch. Arthur, at the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember you.